Hi, this is Dan with Elite Fine American Cabinetry, and we are set up to make our builders shine. So from A to Z, we do a lot of things different here that will really make you shine. So the first thing we do is our designs are second to none. So this is an example. We use very high end technology to create realistic 3D designs. And this is a project we work with the builder on. And when they first brought us the plans, they had the island too big. And because the island was too big, it was going to end up having a seam, and we couldn't set up a double focal point island. So what we did is we shrunk the island down so that it would be 10 feet wide, fitting a standard slab, and we were able to center it on the window. The other thing we did is they had these ovens over here when they brought this architecturals next to the fridge, and we moved those ovens over, putting some floating shelves and allowing us to have a double focal point. So the island is centered on the hood, and it's also centered on the window. And this is just really like, so let's say you create beautiful custom cabinetry, and the cabinetry is great, but you don't have a good design, it's still gonna suck. So you really need great design. It starts with design, and then you need great cabinetry, and we have both here at Elite. And the software we use is very sophisticated, allows you to see everything, and then you've got, you know, we'll go through on every project, we'll create 3D renderings, and then we've got top-down views, elevations, and whatever the cabinetry needs to be. So for instance, this one's 28 1/4 in that corner. If it needed to be 28 1/8, it would be 28 1/8. So we can build the cabinetry to fit your space. And before you go in production, you're gonna have detailed plans that you can mark up on your job site and make sure it works with the client, with your electrical, your plumbing, your walls. And before you go in production, you've got everything, all your assumptions are verified. The other thing that we do that is awesome is selecting finishes. So first of all, we're custom, we can do any finish. So we've got tons of different woods, and we've got about 300-400 standard finish colors that we've done. And we've got a website portal once we're on deposit for a project where they can go and select. And what we do, it's complimentary. We're going to provide or make finish color chips for each project, for each section. So for instance, on your kitchen, you're going to have 3 options, and it'll be like here, we've got it labeled Island Option 3, quarter sawn white oak in this color, Island Option 1, quarter sawn white oak in this color, and Island Option 2, quarter sawn white oak in this color. And so we're gonna create 3 color chips, and they can choose from our standards, or if there's something they wanna match, maybe they didn't like our standard finishes, then all they would do is send us a physical sample. We're gonna do a color match of whatever that is, and then we'll create a custom color chip for that item. And we do standard 3 for each item. So for your island, we'll create 3. For the kitchen, we'll create 3. For the laundry room, we'll create 3. And you're gonna take that custom finish box, and you have all your options. You can then have your interior designer meet with a client, go through the selection of their countertops, their flooring, their backsplash, their upholstery, and make sure it works, and then just simply whittle it out. So let's say they don't like option 2 and they don't like option 1 for the island, and they go with this one. They would keep these and obviously take these out of the final selection box. Then when they go to say, hey, these are the colors we want for the project, all they gotta do is send us a picture of all the finishes that they've selected, and then we'll put that on the front of the production paperwork and make sure each color is what they want. So a combination of digital and tangible assets that allow and make selecting finishes so much easier. And we did this because at first in our showroom we got all of our standard colors, you know, that they can see tangible, but there's just so many, and sometimes they get lost at it. So the interior designer, the way I find it works best, can whittle down to 3 for each one. That way your client isn't overwhelmed with information. And then we'll create physical samples, and then they can make sure it works with all their selections. Now, once we go into production, we verified all our assumptions, we've verified our finishes, and we go into production. We're gonna build the cabinetry exactly to fit. And we're 100% digital, so it's not paper contracts, it's DocuSigns. And all of our assets are digital. So we have all the appliance specifications, all the plumbing specifications, and the cabinet specifications online in the cloud. So let's say you call us and you've got a question, and we might be out of job site or out of the office at that time. Not a problem. We don't have to wait to get back to you. It's all available to all of our phones, so we can simply pull up the plans, pull up the appliance specs, and answer questions. So being very, very meticulous and having digital assets and using high tech allows us to really make you shine from A to Z. From the very beginning to the very end, we're all about making our builders shine. So this is how it works. If you got any questions, give us a call. Really look forward to working with you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.